Hello. Before we begin, please subscribe. It's completely free. Next, leave a comment, so we can thank you. We appreciate your support. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, ADHD, is a mental disorder that affects children and teens, and may progress into adulthood. Watch until the end to learn natural ways to treat AD and ADHD. Children with ADHD may become hyperactive, have trouble paying attention and unable to control their impulses. These characteristics interfere greatly with a child's development, both in school and at home. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, diagnosis for ADHD in children has risen by 41% between the years 2003 to 2011. It was also estimated that 11% of the children between the ages of 4 and 17 years old had been found to be suffering from ADHD by 2011. The production of ADHD medicines is also above the roof. However, chemical drugs have caused positive impacts for some, and still made the situation worse for other patients. Some have even died from use of AD drugs recommended. Symptoms of ADHD in children. Symptoms in children are classified according to the three major characteristics. Hyperactivity. A child with ADHD frequently fidgets or squirms when sitting, cannot sit or play quietly, is always moving up and down and almost never shuts up. Inattention. A child with ADHD is easily distracted since they daydream a lot, has problems following directions, organizing tasks and paying attention, makes careless mistakes and often forgets about daily activities and loses things. Impulsivity. A child with ADHD experiences difficulty in waiting for their turn. They easily interrupt others and blurt out answers. Symptoms of ADHD in adults. These symptoms may change as one grows up. The most common characteristics of ADHD prolonged into adulthood include low self-esteem and disorganization, issues with their work and relationships, constant boredom and frustration which may cause depression, mood swings and impulsiveness, anxiety and substance abuse, forgetfulness, frequent lateness and lack of concentration. Treating ADHD. 1. Use of chemical medicines. ADHD drugs are made to help improve the symptoms by balancing the chemicals that carry signals to the brain. It involves the use of stimulants and non-stimulants. Stimulants. They help you to focus and overlook distractions. An example of a stimulant is amphetamine. Non-stimulants. These can be used if side effects from stimulants are unbearable, or if other medical conditions don't allow the use of stimulants. An example of a non-stimulant drug is atomoxetine. As much as these drugs can help improve one's concentration, they pose some negative side effects like loss of appetite, sleeping issues, mood swings, suicidal thoughts or actions, heart problems, and even death. Some Australian study findings were published in 2010 on a research conducted on children between 5 and 14 years of age who were receiving these medications and others who were not. Findings showed that there was no major change in the behaviors and concentration of those on medication. Their self-esteem and social behaviors did not get better either. They, however, portrayed high levels of diastolic high blood pressure, as opposed to the non-medicated lot. Their overall performance was really low as per their age. 2. Natural treatment. Alternative treatments have successfully helped manage the symptoms of ADHD. Some of these include behavioral therapy. It involves working on specific behaviors in a child and dealing with them one-on-one until they undergo modification. It can easily be done by the child's parent. especially since they are already familiar with each other. Or in more advanced cases, they can involve a behavior modification specialist. It is advisably the first step to take for young ADHD patients. This works well if used together with emotion balancing medications like supplements. Dietary changes. There are some substances that are found in specific food colorings and preservatives that may increase hyperactivity in children. Foods with these ingredients should not be given to ADHD patients at any cost. They include FD. This is mostly used in cereal, breadcrumbs, icing, candy, and also some soft drinks. FD. This exists in foods like cereal, pickles, yogurt and granola bars. Sodium benzoate. This is found in fruit juice products, carbonated beverages, and salad dressings. T. This is regularly used in sorbets, juices and smoked haddock. FD. This is found in gelatin desserts, some children's medicines, soft drinks, and also some ice creams. Avoid giving foods with allergic reactions to a child with ADHD. The major foods that are most prominent in posing allergies in children overall include eggs and milk. Foods with natural plant chemicals called salicate composition, like chilies, plums, apples, peaches, prunes, tomatoes and also cider. Chocolate. Chemical additives like butylated hydroxyanisole, BHA, and butylated hydroxytoluene, BHT, that are most commonly found in processed foods, like dry cake mixes, instant mashed potatoes, chewing gum, and also potato chips. Regular yoga or Tai Chi practice. Practicing yoga frequently with others gives a child a sense of belonging, thus working directly on their social behavior through interaction. Tai Chi practice also gives the children the zeal to concentrate during sessions in order to learn the art. Apart from staying fit, a child learns to focus on doing one thing at a time, and also drastically reduces levels of anxiety, thus gradually helping them sort their emotions. With the active blood circulation, the brain is able to grow in a positive manner towards the changes. Let nature take its course. Different studies have proven the healing and relaxing sense of nature. Spending time in the outdoors, especially in green areas like parks, gardens, among others, can really help deal with ADHD symptoms. Here, one easily learns to relax and balance their emotions. And the fresh air also aids in enhanced blood circulation. EEG training. Electroencephalographic training is all about involving a child in a single simple but enjoyable activity that engages his mind, and giving them a task to achieve. An example is giving a child a special video game, and providing them with a task to concentrate on, like driving a car, where the screen goes blank if they lose concentration. This helps a child learn how to concentrate on a single thing at a time naturally. The brain cells also improve to curb easy distraction. Natural nutrient supplements. Some minerals help in enhancing neurotransmitter action in the body, to allow faster transfer of signals to the brain cells and allow for speedy responses. This greatly improves the symptoms of ADHD by balancing out different emotional signals. Some of these supplements include vitamin B6, zinc, magnesium, L-carnitine. You can also use natural medicinal herbs, like ginseng, passionflower, and ginkgo, that calm the nerves and thereby reduce hyperactivity. Since natural cures have little to no side effects, and prescription drugs have side effects that can result in side effects as horrific as death, it would be prudent to begin treatment in a natural way, as opposed to starting with dangerous, addictive, and lethal drugs. I suggest looking into the treatment and studies of Dr. Daniel Amen, a doctor who specializes in natural treatment for AD. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate the information provided, please give this video a big thumbs up. If you think the information was worthless, give us feedback with a thumbs down. If you have experience or insight on this topic, please share in the comments. If you want to